What's up, everybody? It is allegedly November 2nd, 2025. And Nico's calling me, right? Hold on a second. Hey, you're live on the Sombrero because I just started, so your phone's like right in the camera.
You want to say hi? Nobody sent me a link.
Oh, okay. Can you send her a link, Rico?
Bye.
Bye. Oh, yeah. So check this out. Nico has gotten into some kitchen hacks. Thought you guys might dig this. Oh, yeah. Check this out. This looks good.
From the pot where the wieners danced comes a broth like no other.
Just gonna let this loop.
Campbell's new wiener broth, water straight from the boiler. Now a comforting soup.
That's hot dog heaven.
Hot dog water.
Does that look good?
From the pot where the wieners danced comes a broth like no other. Campbell's new wiener broth, water straight from the boiler. Now a comforting soup.
That's hot dog heaven.
Hot dog water.
Genius, right? I want to try something here real fast and see if this works. No, that doesn't work. So, yeah, you stop sharing the hot dog water. Yeah, and now that's playing. Hold on. Now Nico's calling again. Hey, you're still live on the show. Do you just want to do the show from the phone?
No, because it'll cause an echo.
They can hear you. You want to say anything to the crowd?
Well, I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything.
Okay.
Fucking retarded. What the hell?
Rico's sending you a link. I'll talk to you later.
Why did you forget about me?
I don't know. What did you forget about
I sent you. Well, I forgot you weren't on the thread with No Despair Bear. I'm so sorry. I just sent it to you,
I
though.
can't hear anything you're saying. I can't even see your lips moving.
Okay, well, they can hear you. So, bye.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Everyone.
There you go. So, again, welcome to Sombrero. She sent me something else, too. This one's for you, Rico. I thought you'd really appreciate this. I think that she did, too. Hold on a second. What is this? So, there's just this page on TikTok, which... All right, let's see here. What? Share screen. There we go. And this girl named Emily, right? So check this out. I'm just gonna play.
性感色情影星 sexy porn star 发 hair 大家死不是大家居住 everybody dies not everybody resides 听不懂 I don't understand 挫伤 contusion Oh 911 I have a contusion on my neck 宦官 eunuch 解经女联营 gibberish 狮子 louse 烟 castrate 打电话给茱莉亚 call Julia no number though 糖醋鸡 sweet and sour chicken P fart hungry 春卷 spring roll 星期二神圣的睾丸 Tuesday holy testicles 犯人 prisoner 经济金鳞地 gibberish 完成 finish 酒鬼 alcoholic 泡面 instant noodles 索尼 Sony 公牛 bull 我妈不让我纹身 My mom doesn't allow me to get a tattoo 性感色情影星 sexy
So there you go. Do you have any tattoos in a foreign language?
I have a Chinese. Yeah.
You have a Chinese one?
Yeah, but check it out. I worked at a place called Gadzooks. It was kind of like the prequel to Hot Topic.
I know Gadzooks.
And, okay. Well, a foreign exchange student from China came in and they were shopping. And I was like, without anybody telling her, and she was bilingual, or at least bilingual. And I had her read the tattoo and she air drummed. I was like, thank God.
Really?
Because I was told it means to drum.
Oh, really?
And she started drumming. I was like, oh, thank God.
No way. Check this one
Yeah,
out.
yeah. It probably, but no, my look, it probably says to air drum.
Do you trust her? I mean, that's the real question: is do you trust her? So
Yeah.
let's see this one. This is something else Nico sent over.
You know, along that line.
I'm gonna call this one CD's nuts. Two shiny little discs and handful of happy nuts. Just enjoying the light together. Hope it makes you smile.
I just want to
That's Tommy.
Someone
Tell
call
the
this one
truth.
CD's
Yep.
nuts. 2 shiny little discs and a handful of happy nuts. Just enjoying the light together. Hope it makes you smile.
There you go. There you go. So, welcome to the show, everybody. We got NDB on here tonight. He's the host of apparently a new slot. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn this off.
What'd you call
Used to
me?
do it. I'm not.
A
These
slot?
nuts. Yeah.
Yeah, I
slut.
heard what you said.
So
There's a lot of slots in Vegas.
you used to do the trivia on a different night, right? So you were doing it on, was it Tuesday nights?
No, I've never done trivia.
Oh, that was Zulu's trivia.
Yeah, he did it on Friday nights.
Oh, that's right. Okay, and now you're doing the new slot tonight on Sundays at 9 now, right?
Yeah,
That's fun. What are you guys gonna
it's
do
a good
trivia about?
time. Whatever,
Yeah.
whenever, however. Trivia is a question, is it not?
I don't know. I can play another Star Trek video if you want. I was gonna
But you
say.
plan on doing the trivia show every Sunday, right? Because I don't want to
Yeah.
step on your toe. You know what? That Lowry though, that'll be good because it'll give us an easy out if we have a guest that's just long winded. We can't, you know.
Yeah,
can't get
yeah.
him to
So
shut
we
up.
got that hard cutoff at 9. Yeah, that's always useful.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out. Check this out. I want you guys to see this. This is new. I'm giving Dave a little extra love tonight. We're probably going to talk about it a little bit, but there's a lot of sour bits going about the way. So, but I want to show you this. This is something he put together. So you get 2 of them tonight, Wise. Here we go.
Is there any unexplored land left on this earth that might appeal to adventurous young Americans?
Yes, there is. And not up around the North Pole because it's getting crowded up there now because they find out it's really usable, not only to live in, but militarily. The people of this world are unable to see that the sky is a perfect clock. It tells us where we live and proves that we don't live on a ridiculous, wet, lumpy, spinning space rock in an impossible expanding universe. It's time to learn the truth and take our world back from the people that have stolen it from us. Get the Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app and free your mind from the heliocentric globe lie.
Oh, did Weiss make that or you?
Wise made it. I'm giving him a little extra love tonight because the dude's just getting brutalized over on another channel. They've opened up this whole brand new conspiracy. Weiss and Duffy are connected and all that, and it's just brutal to watch it unfold because everybody's just chomping at the bits. And
Which channel? Which channel is it? Is it channel that I know of?
Yeah, you know the channel. I'm not gonna bring it up on here.
I don't like to bring up. I don't like to bring up people's names whenever they're not here to defend themselves. But 2 guys with pretty big channels were on the same link together, and their live count was really high. And I'm like, Jesus, what am I doing wrong? And they weren't rude about it, but they were basically saying having Dave Weiss on and Karen B and Mark Sargent and even DJ, he's one of us. He's like, your viewership is low because you have a bunch of shills that you think are your friends that want nothing but to use you. And I'm like, dude, you don't know anything about my relationship with these people. You're just assuming. I mean, you know, like Dave's been there for me a couple times and never asked for a thing in return. If anything, I prop him up. You know what I mean? As much as I can for what little I can do. But these people that, I mean, they're nasty about it too. They don't even care. They don't care if they defend themselves or not. And I talked to one of them on the phone. He wanted to talk to me, and the phone call went well. I mean, as good as it could have went, I guess. And, you know, he was like, I could tell you're just a loyal dude, but you're screwing yourself over by associating with these people. You know what? I would rather screw myself over and not have a channel at all than to go against my beliefs and people that I love, you know? And I have love for these people. And Weissman getting stomped on by people he's promoting, like Banjo and a lot of those guys, man. I wouldn't have known of without Dave.
Yeah. I mean, it's just
Sorry
getting out
about
of
the
hand.
rant.
I think you know, what happens is I think the ego starts to get involved, and like you see your viewer counts go up, and you see there's a relationship between, you know, the kind of behavior that you describe, and all these things that are happening, they're just claims. They're just a big giant pile of claims with no evidence of support, no nothing, and a bunch of people just yapping about it, and it's just, you hate to see it. But that's kind of like, I think that was part of one of the goals of TFE was to create madness amongst what I thought was a pretty solidified group, and I think it still is. I don't think it's like just falling apart, but it's just it's sad to see, you know, a bunch of people who should be on the same side, you know, eating their own. You know, it's just like there's a lot better things that we could be working on, you know, than
Well, like I was telling you
stuff
on the phone before the show. Sorry to interrupt you, buddy. But like I was telling you on the phone before the show started, I want us to keep growing and the 100 monkey effect and all that. But at the same time, I feel bad for people that got into it this year, because this has been a pretty bad year with this community.
Oh, if you dropped into FE during this maelstrom, I mean, like, I wouldn't even know what to make of it. I'm like, what are you guys doing? You guys are all fighting with each other. What the hell's going on, dude? This is like an amazing thing to come into and like find out about. And it's, you know, because I know then at least, you know, I guess you too, but it's like 2015, 2016, you know, my mind was just blown. I was like, yeah. This is the wildest thing I've ever even got my arms around. And it was so awesome. It just was like growing in all sorts of places. And then, you know, once that initial adrenaline of waking up pops off, and now you have a bunch of people that are waiting for everybody else to wake up, which is a bad move, because like you can't force other people to go through it. You just can't. And so what do? They turn to making up stories about our own and creating, you know, what look like falsehoods out of nowhere. But what happens is once you do that, once you make a claim about somebody, then and you have no evidence to support your claim, I mean, from my humble opinion, from my position, your credibility goes back to zero, if not to negative. And it's going to be hard for me to deem you credible ever again, because you made up something and then you created a whole story around it with no evidence. And then you made, you brought in a bunch of people and got them to get behind it. Well, now you're going to have to lie. From that point where you put in the false claim with no evidence, after that, everything's got to be a lie. It's got to be tough for these people. They start to create this, their ego gets big, and they have this big story that they think they're exposing somebody, and they don't have a lick of evidence or anything. It's just Jerry Springer bullshit. Now they have to lie to keep
That's
that story
what the show
together.
was about. When I made that comment I was just telling you about,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking to me about, you know, it's the guests that I choose to have on, or we choose to have on.
Right.
That's what their topic was. They were talking about other truthers out there and other people's channels. That was the whole thing. I just thought of the funniest idea for a skit. We got to do a real Housewives of Flat Earth kind of.
Oh my God.
parody.
It wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't be hard to like flesh out the characters. They're already written for us.
I'll wear the
They're
wig.
Yeah, but you know, it's like, you know, we make it sound bad because we're like, you know, we're all in touch with each other and we'll all hear what everybody else says. But I don't know. What do you think, NDB?
Well, it's kind of strange that a year ago, before they went to Antarctica, and it's getting close to a year later, but at this time a year ago, Zulu was alive. They hadn't went yet. He still had Witsit putting out all kinds of flat Earth content, and Jaren kind of sort of, I guess, but he hadn't flipped yet. And then all through, and Elizabeth come on Strange World, and Patricia was still there hosting on Strange World. Now she's gone. You know, just a lot of people have strangely left or dipping out or slowly fading away.
Yeah.
Because they're upset about what he said, she said, or they did, they didn't. I mean, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't affect your personal space, your day to day, then it's just fucking shit online, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
So
well, that's kind of why I overshare. I overshare. That way you have nothing on me. Like, you can't make fun of me any harder than I do. myself.
Right.
And I'll tell you my shortcomings, you know.
I don't know. I can sometimes. I'm just kidding.
I know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like it is what it is. I mean, we figured it out, and we burst through. Do we have everything figured out? No, but we blew the cap off this one, and it should be like a time of celebration. Like I've been in those other circles over there, and I'm like, guys, the debate is over. Okay, it's over. It's finished. There's nothing more to debate about. Now, how are you going to carry yourself moving forward? And right now, there's some people that aren't carrying themselves with a lot of grace. You know, it's just ugly. And like you hate to see it, and you watch and you listen. I listen as much as I can to it until I just want to turn it off because I'm like, what are you guys fucking talking about? And like I said, I'm not bringing up any names. I don't like to do that. I'm the same as you. It's like they're not here to represent themselves. But if you're out there and you're listening and you're one of these people, this is for you. Just chill the fuck out. You know, fucking go have a Coke. You know, do something else with your time besides berate people that we've known for years, that we've met in person. We know, we have they are as advertised, and the ones that flipped, we have said, well, it looks like they flipped. You know, and I'm willing to say, well, shit, that sucks. It sucks that they did that. It sucks whatever happened to them to make them flip, whether their balls were in a vice or they got paid or whatever. But that's what happened. But anyway, move forward with grace. We're just
it doesn't matter either way. I mean, the result's still the same, guys.
It's still the same.
Hey, you know what? I just said I don't like to bring up people's names without them here to defend themselves, but I'll bring this name up because he has my number. Call me. Jaron, I don't believe you.
There you go.
I don't believe that he's changed. He knows he knows too much.
Yeah, he's not a
don't
dumbass.
believe it. Like some of the stuff that he's put together over the years, you can't come back from. You can't figure out as much as that dude figured out, and then suddenly forget that you figured out all these tiny little building blocks that built up to be this ultimate piece of work, body of work that Jaron's known for. Which I thought he was like right behind ODD as far as like some of his info videos. Jaron, I don't believe you, dude. I don't believe you.
Yeah, I had posited that there was some sort of gambit being played, and I'm still there in the back of my mind. It still lives there, but there's so much just raw hatred out there for Jaron that it's hard to even play around with those ideas. But I don't think it's changed either. I think he is still that guy. Here we go. There she is.
I do too.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
I would just go away.
What?
She's in the closet.
I'm in the car. No, I'm in the car. I'm just driving. Hi.
Please pay attention.
So you
to the
work
road.
you work for Uber closets?
Fucking, I hate it. I hate it. It's fucking chump change. It's bullshit. They say that you make money. They're liars.
Right.
Really?
They're liars. Fucking liars.
Does it make more than
fucking liars? I believe you.
What? I mean, it's making more than not having a job, but still. Well, and I do have a job. And you know what? Let me tell you something. I am going to go on a fucking rant about Snap right now because taking that benefit from the government, and anybody who says, oh, it's just like everybody needs Snap and they're just making it a lifestyle, you know what? They give you chump change. They barely give you anything. And for people who are scraping by and people who are disabled, stop fucking complaining. You can pay $1 out of your paycheck so that some kid doesn't go fucking hungry.
It's really us big time.
Well, they want to use hunger.
We get it just for our kids. We don't get the maximum amount, but we do for our kids, and we're used to getting it the 5th of every month. So I don't know what we're going to just.
Yeah. How are you going to make lunches? How are you going to make dinners for the kids? Like, it really isn't that much money. Literally. And you know what? You have to go through hoops. You have to jump through hoops in order to get on any kind of like federal or state benefits, anything. And it helps out so much when you're hurting and you don't have anything. It's really frustrating. They don't give you gas. They don't pay for beer. They don't pay for liquor. It doesn't pay for anything like that. But for all the people who are going on and being like, oh, it's a lifestyle, get a job. You know, the people who have food stamps and SNAP, they do have jobs. They do bust their ass. And you know what? They're working for nothing and they don't get enough money. And there are people who do take advantage of the system, but you know who those people are? Politicians.
Yeah.
So Thanks for letting me share that.
Pretty
Anyways,
much.
No, I feel you. Like I didn't talk about it, but I'm one of those people that it's affecting. You know.
yeah, it affects you. It affects
Did it
everybody.
stop? Did you not get them? Have they really stopped?
We don't know.
I'm not getting them until the shutdown's over. And I heard that some state is letting people do like community service or trash pickup alongside of roads. If they had that here, I would sign up for it. I wouldn't mind working for my SNAP. I wouldn't mind at all. I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Like,
and you know what? You know what? And also, too, when you're on those programs and you get any kind of assistance, you got to prove that you're looking for a job. You have to prove how much money is in your bank account. You have to, like, put your taxes in and upload. I can't tell you how many documents we had to upload for HRA for New York. Like, it was insane. It's like, it's like getting a visa for a different country or something like that. But the United States does not give you anything. They don't help the people here. And this
it's an
whole time
ordeal. You don't. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, no, the thing is like people are. So apparently Trump, he said that, you know, you can just go get the groceries from Walmart or whatever. So these people on TikTok are coming into Walmart and trying to walk out of Walmart with the groceries. And then there's some Walmarts that are they're putting covers over the food and like starting to lock up the food because the shutdown is going to create. When people go Hunger Games is starting to happen. When people are hungry, people go crazy. So anyway, sorry.
If my kids go hungry, I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, but I'll do whatever it takes.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just.
And I don't know how to hunt, so
he'll eat your ass.
We'll be eating my Dexter leftovers. Won't
he don't want to say it
water.
like Alex Jones, but he'll eat your ass.
I don't think they can afford to have, right, at least in New York City, just because we lived there for so long, we know kind of how the system and how the people work up there. I mean, you're literally living amongst people above you, below you, everywhere. And if I think I think it's just another long line of bullshit, you know, psyops to get people agitated. They're going to put it back on, and it's probably going to maybe be 2 days later or whatever. But if they suspended that shit for a month, New York would go up in flames. I mean, there would be riots everywhere.
Really?
And maybe that's what they want. Maybe that's what they're going for, you know, because
actually, revelation of the method right there. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I was joking, but I just said I would go cannibal before I let my kids go hungry. I mean, it was a joke, but kids are no joke. My kids are not going to miss a meal. I don't care what it takes.
Yeah. Anyways, and you know what? And then there's all these entitled people who are ordering smoothies and having me drive to get a fucking smoothie for like, I don't know, 18 miles. I'm like, dude, what?
Did you go 18 miles to deliver a smoothie?
Yes.
Oh. You know, I think you could turn those.
Smoothie.
I think you could turn those away. Like
no, you can't. No, you can't.
Bastards.
Yeah, because then they knock you down. Then they knock you down in the algorithm, and they don't give you anything. So like, so does it make sense that I go pick up a smoothie, drive 18 miles, and get paid $5?
We got a troll in the chat. His name's Commercial Sound and Video. Troll in the chat. Commercial Sound and Video.
Nathan.
Oh, troll in the chat.
You watch your mouth. You watch your mouth. We can't cancel him. He's a mod, so we can't cancel him.
He's got a very comfortable garage.
Yes, the man cave in the back.
The man cave, yeah. That was
in the back of the back, or is it the back?
The back.
The back. That was our home for like almost a month. During the fiasco of the summer, but shout out to Nathan for that. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
Nathan, they found Rico crumbles.
Oh yeah,
cigarettes, Rico. No, we found some cigarettes that you had left in there.
I think it was cigarettes.
Yeah,
I think it was.
That's better than crumbs.
It was a pack of Camels.
Yeah.
So anyway, NDB #1 fan.
Lieutenant Nico.
Oh, you know what? I'm so glad you said that, Nico. That just reminded me of something. I've never done this before in my life, and you know, this is 1/4 my show. I'm sitting there making the tile going, I don't even know the inside joke I'm writing right now. When I was coming up with his thumbnail, I put #1 fan on the thumbnail, and I realized I'm making a thumbnail with ChatGPT, and I don't even get the joke.
Well, you don't have to.
There is no joke.
Yeah, there is no joke.
That's it?
No,
Are you being
literally,
thrilled?
like literally, I don't know, like back when I first got into the Strange World chats, and I didn't even meet, did I even meet you before we started the #1 fan thing? He just wrote it in the chat one day. And I was like, okay. And then since then, we just write it in the chat, #1 fan. I don't know why. It was NDB who did it. He made it up.
It was, yeah.
Speaking of making up names for people, I wish Hurricane Rico was something cool. The story just makes me look like a jackass.
No.
Which one was that? What
Carlos will see these nuts.
These
Two shiny little
nuts.
discs and a handful of happy nuts. Just enjoying the
He
light
said
together.
heavy nuts.
Hope it makes you smile.
Hope it makes you smile, seeing these nuts.
Alex, was it you that I sent the one where he's doing the Twin Towers on 9/11?
I saw that one.
He was painting them on 9/11 and they fell?
No, what? No, he was making the explosion with his hair.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like.
All right, so #1 fan means nothing, or are you just not sharing? Like,
No,
it
literally is just what it is. It's just NDB wrote it in the chat, and it just stuck.
Yep.
Okay, good. Did you see the thumbnail? Like, I'm
Yeah,
like, what if
I
I'm
did.
writing something nasty here and don't even get it?
I mean, we could probably come up with a really fucked up story about it.
That's a good idea.
Hey,
Did you hear my
We'll
idea?
save that one for
Nico,
later.
my idea for a skit called "The Real Housewives of Flat Earth."
Oh my god!
Just a parody of all the infighting or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
good work.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as I get to wear a wig. Come on, guys, let me wear a wig. And
You can wear a wig. What color wig?
You do.
Guess what, Nicole? He also has a Chinese tattoo. I showed
Do I
that
get to talk?
What does it say? Did you see that? Those cracked me up. This girl. Did you play any of those?
Yeah, I played that. I played the video. Yeah.
Yeah. He played it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No,
what
I got
did on the
lucky on
ferry.
mine. Mine's correct. I was telling him I worked at Gadzooks, and a Chinese exchange student came in the shop where I was working, and I showed her my tattoo without telling her what I thought it meant, and she air drummed, and I was told it meant 2 drums, so I lucked up on mine.
So you think?
So it's
You
like
hope.
2 Chainz.
So I think it probably says something even more truthful.
You should send. I should send a picture of your tattoo to her and see what it is. Maybe you'll make a TikTok. Make it on TikTok with her.
Yeah, we should.
What is this, Nicole? You sent this over to me. What is this?
Okay. All right. It's literally just them sitting there listening to beeps.
Stop staring at me, dude. What are you looking at?
And it just goes on forever. I was like, was this a show?
Oh yeah.
That is pretty funny.
That's too good.
Oh, dude.
They would just
I love
stare
it.
at each other.
I love it. Yeah. So NDB, what's going on, man? You know what I got to tell you? Your episode on Strange World was because we were all sort of shivering a little bit, and we're like, "How's NDB gonna do on here? What's gonna happen on here?" You actually crushed it, dude, and we could actually hear your
I
voice.
thought
Yeah,
you
you
were
did.
so good.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
Must have been divine,
Actually, it was
Tell us the
because
story.
of that,
divine intervention.
You represented well.
I booked him for this Sunday because of that interview. Actually, like that's when I got in touch with him, and also asked him to be another guest correspondent. Like I've got a few that way when people call out, I got someone that can ride shotgun.
I can make the
Number one
square.
fan.
I can make the square complete. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So
like
never mind about the
square.
shotgun thing.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
So
No, man. I had a few house fires as of late, but in the last week or so, well, actually, last week we had a garage fire. It wasn't a house fire.
So what the
But
hell did that
before,
happen? You said there was a battery charger and then a wood burning stove or
yeah, it was
something?
near each other. There was a wood burning stove in the back of the garage, and then allegedly up beside of that plug-in next to it had a battery charger for like a cordless drill or anything, but it was a battery charger. It wasn't a. I don't think it was like a Tesla type car. Yeah, like an electric car. I don't think it was an electric car charger. I think it was just a regular battery charger for tools.
Alex,
What
we
the
have
hell happened? Like what? Tell us
Alex.
about it. What?
Wait, just really quick. We have a wood burning stove in our house, and we got to make sure that we don't put any batteries anywhere near it.
Okay.
Just to say, yeah.
Is that
Anyway,
what that is?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? I mean, what did you guys decide? What did it look like happen? I know you're not a fire inspector or anything, but
Well,
like,
Are
yeah,
batteries combustible from heat? Is like, why is that a bad thing? Before you tell us.
yeah, it could be. It could be numerous reasons. I mean, the battery could have malfunctioned. It could have gotten too hot, too close. If you plug it in too, if you have it on charge and you have it plugged in, then it can overheat and build charge that way, and it'll kind of catch fire.
Okay.
So with it being
You
next
guys,
to the hot wood stove, that was extra heat beside it that made it even warmer.
Yeah.
that weird shiver you just watched me do. If you go back and ever watch this, that was me thinking about that fire that we just went
Oh,
through.
yeah.
That's my whole body just like had like a, I don't
Flashback.
know, my whole yeah,
Yeah.
like
Flashback.
well, dude, dropping a 6-month-old baby way down into a neighbor's arms, and I
Yes.
didn't want to let go, but my wife and daughter were behind me, so I had to let go. Like it was just, oh my god,
God.
oh my god, I'm shaking my fingers. Look at me, I'm
Take a
shaking
deep breath,
so bad.
Rico.
Hey man, fire ain't no fucking joke, man. I mean,
No.
it don't
It is
care
not.
your age, your color, how much money you got. It don't give a fuck. Fire
what's
will kill you. The smoke will
what,
kill you. It don't take long. Okay.
what's the craziest thing on the job that you've seen? I mean, just go for it. Like the biggest
Well,
fire or the just gnarliest thing you saw. I mean, it doesn't have to get all gory or anything, but like just
yeah. Well, there was this warehouse that caught fire. It had a lot of doors, wood doors, like pretty expensive interior hardwood doors, and casings and stuff. That warehouse caught fire, and it was so much smoke you could see it from other counties. And then as it finally, when we got somewhat control of it, you could see the bays where the tractor trailers would back in there, and you could see that the fire was burning around each and every door, and it was like all choreographed looking. I mean, it was a big fire. It wasn't nobody got hurt, but a lot of stuff got damaged. So it was kind of cool looking in that aspect of it, And
yeah.
then, of course, you have car wrecks and medical runs and stuff. I mean, there was a guy just Friday that wrecked the ATV. Well, they call them ATVs, but it's really those razor type things. Those razor type boom buggy looking
Right.
machines. They're like fucking $10,000-$20,000, but he wrecked that bitch, flipped it or whatever, and when it rolled over, his arm got caught in behind it outside that. His arm basically got amputated
Oh,
dude.
ouch.
from that thing flipping on him. So
God.
it varies from deaths and fire. A dude last year he had a beautiful log home, shot himself. First he set the house on fire, then he shot himself in the basement, and we didn't find him
Yikes.
until we put it. We didn't find him until we put it out in the bottom of the basement. But it burnt the fuck out of the house. So
Oh, wow. Why did he do
yeah.
that?
Well, people can't handle this realm.
Yeah.
People get it's a rookie mistake, Rico. I hate to say it, sir.
I actually didn't say anything at all. I was just
Were you
Okay.
talking to yourself
come
again?
up with a good lie in time.
Yeah, I got you.
I was just going to say, I know a guy that flipped a cart. He's a pro skater, and intuitively he stuck his left leg out to, like because he was flipping to his left, and it's the worst compound fracture I've ever seen. Like he was like a golf cart, or like a golf cart.
Yeah, it just crunched his
he was drunk and ran off the road and stuck his leg out when it started tipping over.
Oh,
And the bone went like that.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. And lucky he still got his leg.
Well, that's how you get hurt as a skater. You got to learn how to fall down, because trying not to fall is how you get really hurt. Like,
yeah, you gotta learn how to take a roll, guys. Just like in football,
Exactly.
you gotta know how to be tackled.
I can make a slam look good.
Oh yeah,
I'm good at sucking.
what?
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to follow up any of that. I'm not following any of that up.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah. So, what else is happening, NDB? What's going on in your world? How's Kentucky?
Well, it's been rainy. Finally, we was dry as hell during the summer, but recently it's been raining more, and the time change happened here in Kentucky. I'm sure it happened in your place too. So that fucks everybody's that messes with everybody's algorithm,
Yeah. Bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
It is bullshit.
All these NFL games are all rigged. NBA's rigged. College football's rigged. Everything is fucking rigged, man. It's just so obvious now that you just pay attention to a little bit of things, and it's so fucking obvious, But people still bet on it and lose their house payments and shit.
Well, NFL football is certainly got some notion. It's the way the games unfold and you watch them, and you're like, you can kind of feel where the game is going almost in the first quarter. You're like, oh, it's going to be like that, and it ends up being like that, and you're like, oh, what if it is? And then people are like, how would you rig an NFL football game? Well, the refs starting
the point shaving, or not point shaving, but like rigging it just enough.
Yeah, just enough.
It's not called point shaving, but it's
not hard, guys. It's WWE, man. They're acting. They're all out there fucking acting a script. It's real easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's called entertainment. So.
Well, there's a guy that came on the higher side chats that sold me on that one. I mean, some of his proofs were just unbelievable. But I couldn't tell you what any of them were, because this was probably a good 8 or 9 years ago when I heard this. But a guest on... You guys watch the higher side chats? Greg Carlwood?
Yep. Greg Carlwood and Crew Company, or however he says it. You should say it.
I love that show.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I like Greg.
I hate that he was so quick to have Jaron on after.
What? Dude, I didn't see that shit.
I'm pretty. Yeah.
He had Jaron on afterwards, after he cut back?
Yep. Almost like he couldn't wait to have him on. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, Greg's flat. I'm pretty sure he's on our.
No, he's not. Is he really?
I thought he was a flat guy myself, because I watched
he did
years
say
ago.
this. He did say the reason why he won't have like Dearth and people like that on his show, because he has like these big selling authors, and whenever the authors go look at his guest list, he doesn't want a bunch of flat.
He just doesn't touch flat Earth. He wants to cartel towards the globe and globies and that aspect to make a little money. And I get it. That's just what he's doing.
Yeah, I get it. And he makes some big bucks too.
Yes. Well, he's got it structured now. When he first started out, he was just trying to do donations like the rest of us, but kind of got a PayPal in the second hour and all that shit. But
well, when I say big money, like he doesn't own the house he lives in, but have you seen the house he lives in? That's the only job he has.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He gave it he had a drone and did a tour of it with the drone, like a bird's eye view.
Yeah.
I don't ever expect to make any significant money off of this.
Well, maybe he's in with the right side more than I think. Then I know years ago when he was first struggling and just trying to get information out, he was kind of reminding me of all the dudes that come to the Flat Earth event there locally last year. He got kicked out of one of the events by Ted. Remember?
Vaguely, yes.
But Freeman Fly. Is that his name?
Freeman
Oh.
Fly got kicked out?
No, Freeman
Yeah,
Fly wouldn't.
Ted.
No, I don't think
Yes,
Karen
he
would.
did. Ted
No
kicked him out.
way.
Ted didn't know who he was. Ted kicked his fucking
Oh,
ass
Ted
out
didn't
of
know who he
out
was.
of the
Okay,
event.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh,
Because if
okay. Yeah.
Ted knew who he
I was
was,
Yeah.
I think Karen probably would have overridden that.
Yeah.
thing.
No, I don't think he knew who he was, and it was Freeman Fly. He come to the green one at the Shriners Hall the last time.
Right.
I've met him at a couple of Karen's events, and he's not he's not a flat earther at all, but he's never given me shit about it. But he's got a lot invested in the space idea and the alien idea, and probably Nibiru. Don't quote me on that.
Who does? Which one?
Freeman.
Oh,
He's got a lot invested in the space conspiracy.
yeah. Well,
Where-
yeah.
I could see it being kind of like, you know what?
They
I'm at a loss for
cartel
words.
to that crowd. I see what you're saying. And even Greg Carlwood does
Yeah.
that. That's why I kind of said that. They remind me of each other, kind of cartel into that Disney fake space, fucking fake globe, fake aliens agenda.
Are you talking about?
I'm
did you
saying
say-
he's biased is the word I was looking for. He's
Yeah.
biased to space conspiracy so much because he's invested so many years into it. that
Right.
He
Yeah.
probably doesn't even realize how biased he is.
Did you
'Cause
say?
he's always
Probably
been
not.
great to me.
Did you say Graham Hancock? Is that what you said? Okay, so because Graham Hancock and Randall
Grab a
Carlson.
Hancock. No, Lowry. He's not talking about grabbing Hancock.
No. But what I'm saying though is that it's the same point. Is that Graham Hancock and Randall Carlson? I love those dudes. He's got all the hidden history, and he talked about Göbekli Tepe, and Randall Carlson has talked about this geography in the northwest of the United States about what there was a flood event. It was all this really amazing information. Both of those guys know it's flat. They really can't say anything about it because they've laid down such a foundation of research that they would have to chop an entire block. There's still useful stuff that they did that was really awesome, but it's all tied into this comet, or well, at least Graham Hancock, that there was a comet that hit an ice shelf from Narnia space and made a bunch of water and created the western half of the United
I
States.
didn't know that.
Which is
Yeah, I heard that. I heard him say that.
yeah, but see, now that they're locked to it, that goes back to the original conversation we're talking about, people trash talking people within the community. It's like once you make a claim, and now their claims are actually, at least as far as their historical research and his geological research, that shit is legit. It's solid. When they introduce the pseudoscience astrophysics side of it, it really mucks up their gig. So they know, they're smart enough dudes to know that it's flat. They can't talk about it. Because I mean, shit, I read Graham Hancock's book, I can't remember what it is, but he has several of them, and he talks about there was a civilization before ours, which I think we're all kind of coming to find out that happened. Something happened, and then something got reset somewhere, but they can't do flat because it messes up all the entire thing that they've built, right? And then what do you do? What do you do when you get to that
Because
point?
I think it's only like it almost feels like at least 90% of it would still be compatible, or
Yeah, you
am I
would
biased to flat Earth?
No, honestly, like a lot of these people helped me through my, quote unquote awakening through to 2010 to 2015, because that's when I started looking, at, the Earth and looking at, geography, basically what he talks about is he talks about all the damage that happens that happened to the Western United States. And if you ever go out there and spend any time in the West,
Yeah, it's fucked up. Bro, I drove through Utah, bro. Yeah, it's fucked up.
It looks like something absolutely extraordinarily bad happened.
Something fucking happened, bro.
Yeah. So then when you talk to, you hear Randall and all those guys, it's brilliant work. They do brilliant work. It's just that one little thing at the top, the astrophysical part, that's the reason why they can't talk about flat Earth, because they've got this theory, or at least Graham Hancock does, that there was a comet event. Something happened in the Northwest, and it flooded the half of the ice shelf down through the West. That was the last time I listened to him, but ever since 2015, I haven't even paid attention to anybody in all of that world anymore, because flat Earth just took over everything. Yeah. And so anyway, but to your point of Freeman Fly, I have suspected he probably understands that it's flat, and he probably has kind of the same sort of situation going on in his world. I'm just positing there, but I could see where that is. Should
Freeman
we-
Fly was standing there when I came up with Rico's tinfoil sombrero.
Oh, yeah?
It was me and Freeman and Balderson talking outside of Flattoberfest. And I've told the story too many times to tell it again, but Freeman was standing there when I first said it.
Gotcha. Okay, let's take a break, guys. We'll be back here 5 minutes or so, and let NDB flip you off for a while. You got something to say, buddy?
Nope. Smoking a cigarette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Is there any unexplored land left on this earth that might appeal to adventurous young Americans?
Yes, there is. And not up around the North Pole, because it's getting crowded up there now, because they find out it's really usable, not only to live in, but militarily. The people of this world are unable to see that the sky is a perfect clock. It tells us where we live and proves that we don't live on a ridiculous, wet, lumpy, spinning space rock in an impossible expanding universe. It's time to learn the truth and take our world back from the people that have stolen it from us. Get the Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app and free your mind from the heliocentric globe lie.
Streets lead to tunnels. Tunnels lead to New Jersey. New Jersey leads to the States. States lead to the ocean. But I'm standing in a field. And those diesel trucks, they steal the whole road. Feeling lonely now. River days of sun. Roadside love. Midwestern hearts have come undone. Put that away, don't you know? You gotta grow up sometime. You gotta grow up sometime. But you can leave it out. Not gonna go the other way. Not gonna grow up sometime. Not gonna slow up sometime. I'm sorry. I couldn't make it to Carolina. I'm not guilty of what you think I am. I got a head full of world and a shoe full of sand and a mind full of you. while I take your picture, hon.
I was off my second record there. I was going to play this, just get back through this real fast here. Last couple of things.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Was I not
yeah.
supposed to add everyone?
Just me for now. I can just talk. I still
Okay.
get questions about this, so I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make a video of it in the future, so that I don't have to talk through it all the time. And here we go. And booyah. So yeah, again, for people that were asking me, and I'm going to make a video for this next time so that I don't have to do this every single time. It's available on all streaming platforms now, but if you really want, especially people that are listening overseas, this is definitely the way to go, and you actually get to own the music on your own device. So there's a link in the description below the video. This is actually straight through the label. And if you go to the link that's in the description, you go and you could see that it says Lowry the New York Heroes. That's a digital box set. That's four full production records and 2 live records, all combined in one. And if you go here to say buy digital album, you can click on that, and it says a box here. So it says $50 recommended, but you can put whatever number you deem appropriate in there, and you can own all 60 tunes, high fidelity, MP3 WAV files, and they'll be on your machine. And so when Spotify and the rest of those networks all collapse, you'll still have my music. There you go. So there we go. And welcome back, everybody, to the Sombrero. And we got NDB in here.
I just checked that QR code does take you to the Bandcamp that I put in the top left corner, right where Lowry is sitting his coffee or whatever.
Say Bandcamp?
Isn't it
I think
Bandcamp?
they run it through. It's just the software that they work with that labels through Bandcamp. So yeah, but it's basically available. If you use Spotify, you're going to find all the stuff on there anyway. But this, you can have everything that I've ever done, and you can pay whatever price you want to pay for it. It's kind of the Flatty special for all you guys out there listening, and it's especially really, really good for people overseas because the streaming platforms overseas don't operate the same way they operate here. And what I was finding when I was in Germany, and we were over there seven different tours, and people were like, "We can't find you anywhere." And it's like, well, you're supposed to be able to find it all over Apple Music, all over everything. Well, it turns out some countries have certain agreements with other countries where they don't distribute artists in certain places. So, but that link, you can get them, download them, own them, and then you continue to use your digital platforms, but you'll have my music on there. So there you go.
And that's 4 full-length LPs,
and
long play for you kids, and 2 live records. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, there's one live at Rockwood Music Hall in New York City, and then there's one live in Atlanta at Eddie's Attic. So yeah, it's all there, and there you go. NDB, is he there?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Tell us more, man. What else is going on in your head?
Well, there's a lot going on in my head. I don't know if we have enough show for that, sir.
Well, why don't you get?
We do. By the way, also all of your kids except for one, are flat. Is that what I call it on Strange World?
Yep. Yeah, they all know.
And the holdout is the oldest?
No, he knows too. He's just a hardhead, like me.
My daughter's just like, I'm so over flat Earth that she doesn't even care. Like, she believes me, but
yeah, that's how he is. He's too cool. He's too cool.
She's heard me on too many phone conversations and too many podcasts at this point to care. But she is wearing my clothes now, so that makes her cool. She's like, can I wear this and that?
Yeah, the youngest one is the one who's probably not. She's probably the most heavily indoctrinated because of her fucking mother, but we won't go there.
Okay.
You don't need to in this crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got one of them. She's got one of them there normie mothers, so hate to hear
must
it.
be boring. I think I'm the crazy uncle that shows up to Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
What's he going to try to convince us of this time? But by the way, even though they make fun of me for it, they actually do like it. And
everything we've said's come true just about, Rico. I mean, fuck, we're not too crazy.
COVID-19 did a whole lot for our community, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it made people go, if that's a lie, what else is a lie? I mean, I had people at Nissan when I worked there going, so what's next, Rico? Like, I'm not a prophet. I just know that they do predictive programming. So I'll be wide open about it, but I'll be like, I predicted before the shutdown that the whole world was going to look different next year. I was saying that in early 2019. I didn't know it was going to be a shutdown. I just knew something worldwide was going to happen. And it was just from paying attention. Sorry, this is your show, though.
No, how long is this shutdown literally supposed to last? I mean, everything's been going normal in my life without the shutdown.
No, I was talking about the COVID shutdown is when people were.
Oh, that shutdown. There's so many shutdowns, I can't keep them straight.
Right. They usually only last a couple of weeks, I think.
That's what I thought, but
yeah, usually they only do in a couple weeks. I don't know what the reason for this particular shutdown is, what they're arguing about, what they can't agree on, but usually they have it mitigated by the time, anything would happen. But now, I mean, maybe the shutdown is kind of like predecessor for everything crumbling. Like, look at the
Everything's
White
shutting
House.
down. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the White House right now. He's just
They
like,
boarded it up. Didn't they board
he
it up,
boarded it
Nicole, and
up
like fucking fence it off and shit?
Yep. And there's all these
That
protests
looks pretty shut
everywhere.
down to me.
Well, they're also demolishing the White House and building a ballroom, which I find really odd.
I saw that, and it's like the layout is the size of the White House almost. At least
It's
from the angle I
crazy.
saw it.
It's crazy. I don't understand. I mean, yeah. A president's there allowed to, redo the White House and whatever. But during a shutdown and $100 million, and you can't get Snap together, what the fuck? It just. But yet NASA can get $80 million a day. Okay, because why? That's a really expensive Photoshop.
Really expensive Photoshop. I like that.
Pretty
stealing
much.
that.
Yeah, the ballroom Nico was talking about. I saw a photo of it. The fact that they can spend money on a ballroom before stuff like Snap is insane. Yeah,
Because
Jonna
Trump's got
said,
balls. He's got ballrooms.
Jonna just called it a temple. That's what it makes me think of too. Like
Probably is.
not sacrificing animals and all that, like they're
Oh
trying
my
to do in Israel.
gosh. Yeah.
Could
I
be.
think it's the
I mean,
west side too. I think it was tearing down the west wing. Is that the wing they tore down for this?
East wing.
They didn't
The
tear
east
anything
East
down.
wing, yeah. Yeah, they did. They said they tore one part of it down.
Yeah.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, they
connected
did.
to it now.
So it's to the east, you say? Where
the
do they
east
pray?
wing. I don't know.
They
I don't
usually
know.
pray to the east.
Something is suspect about that. Seriously. Totally suspect.
Okay, so here, let me see. Let's see if I can do this right here. This is the blueprint of what they're doing. So you see this picture right up here. Let's see if I can get that pulled up here. So they took it down that looks like that. I guess it's the West Wing. Is that what that is? I don't know, but you can see they're building something.
East or west.
Oh wow! Yeah, it's definitely part of it.
What's the point, though? I mean, I just don't. Is he trying to rebrand the White House? Because that's what he does. He rebrands stuff, and is that going to be like Trump Ballroom?
So is the bigger part the newer part?
Yeah, you can see the outline there.
Yeah. So the bigger part, goddamn, that's almost as big as all the rest of the buildings combined.
Yeah. Interesting. And it's like I don't understand the timing of it is peculiar. And then you have all this, the government shutdown, all this happening at once. To me, this just I don't know. It smells like another way to get everybody agitated. More loosh farming. You know what I mean? Like get everybody pissed off, and then we're going to build a ballroom. By the way, at the same time that Snap's going to shut down. Oh, there might be riots in New York City, but hey, look at this brand new shiny building over here. It's bizarre. It really is.
Well, also too, the weird thing about it is that apparently he got donations from private donors to do this at the White House. So supposedly he's not using federally funded our tax money. He's not using tax money, but he's using like he said, he put out a list of all the people who donated to build the new ballroom, and I'm like, what? And it is peculiar timing because the King Charles just stripped Prince Andrew of all of his titles. Now he's just Andrew Mountbatten and doesn't get to live in the mansions anymore, and he's lost all of his titles because of the Epstein stuff. So I bet you there's going to be more Epstein stuff coming out because of all that, over there.
That Virginia Giuffre novel just dropped a few weeks ago, and that thing is gnarly, man.
I didn't read any of it, but yeah. But they killed her. I guarantee it.
What's that, NDB?
You guys noticed with the Epstein stuff? Sorry, real quick. With the Epstein stuff, have you noticed what they do admit to is almost like more of a no-no than illegal? Like they make it sound like the girls are 17 which is legal in some states. Like they leave off the babies and
the damage.
they make it sound almost okay.
It's damage control language. Okay. Yeah, damage control language. And so they will play that, and they will push that all the way down the road. I mean, that's the normalization process, right? They make it seem a little less than what it is. Yes, it's bad, and then sooner or later, 6 months down the way, they've adjusted the normalization language to be, it's okay in some countries, and blah. And then another couple of months down the way until it's just normal, And I think people are kind of catching on to the fact that this is weird, and there's too much information coming at people too fast, or to the point where it's kind of jerking them out of their spell a little bit. And like all of us over here in our little thing, we're waiting for everybody to snap out of it, and it's just like you wait and you're like, come on, don't you see it? Can't you see it? Can't you see it happen? And like that's something you got to kind of be careful of, because I thought 2018 would have been like the year everybody figured out that we don't live in the place that we thought we did, and it's been 7 years. So I can't even get,
Well, they get them so young, man. They get little kids. That's where they get them with the infants too. From like 1 to 10. That's where they really hit them with space and stars and astronauts and all that fucking shit. Because I got a grandson now, and I see all the stuff that gets brought to my mother's house where she watches him some, and it's just space bullshit, space propaganda on his shows that he watches, and then on the stuff that he plays with, or even the outfits that he wears. It's just targeted to them. So you get brainwashed at a very young age, and you just think it's what it is. You think it's where they live. And in all the cartoons and all those shows, those young kid shows, they're nothing but globes in space, man. Nothing but whatever shit they want you to believe. That's what's in those shows. If you watch any of them.
Where's my flying car?
Yeah, we never got that.
Right?
Like, where's my flying car?
If you take a right,
flying cars by now, but they lied.
If you take a right at the next light, you'll be flying through the air in your car.
I want my hoverboard skateboard.
Right? Ugh.
Well, they do have the new drone flying cars, but they're like $1 million to own, and I wouldn't step foot in any one of those fucking things. But I watched a video of a guy, he flew from like it was in Italy, and he flew from like Florence to like somewhere else, and it's a helicopter. It's a helicopter. It's not the flying car. Based on new technology, they just made a really lightweight thing that's a helicopter, and they call it a flying car, but that's not what we had all imagined, which would be like, I would think like some sort of physics engine that utilizes the ether
like
that travels around.
I want like the ones that George Jetson had. I want the Jetsons flying car. That's what I want.
Of course you do.
The bubble, like, come on. Like, I always wanted to be Judy. I'm not gonna lie. Or you know what? At least give me like a rainbow bright horse. Like, give me like Sprite or something, so that I can have like a rainbow bright. And why can't we walk on rainbows? I don't understand. They just make everything so.
It's the best rant ever. Please don't stop. Where's my glowworm and my Care Bears? You promised me Care Bears.
Seriously, Care Bears, Sarah, come on. I can't. Like, it's not fair. Like, just take me back to Saturday morning cartoons and just leave me alone.
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony is my friend.
Yeah. I was going to name something less gay sounding like He-Man than I thought about, like what the dolls look like. Whew.
Were they?
Yeah, they were. I
don't know.
Have you guys seen all the Skeletor He-Man stuff where they just play clips where it looks like, they're getting down? Yeah.
What, on TikTok or on is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm sure it's on TikTok. Just look up Skeletor and He-Man. Probably if you put in like bi-curious.
Bi-curious?
Yeah, I bet if you put in bi-curious He-Man and Skeletor clips, it'll show you.
Saturday morning cartoons is where we all got programmed ourselves. because we didn't
that's
have
where it
like
happened.
Nickelodeon and all that. We had Saturday morning cartoons. We always looked forward to it, and we ate our cereal and watched Saturday morning cartoons, and that's where they programmed us.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen that recent clip about Alf? About how the creator
Yes.
always wanted,
I
like,
love
the reason
Alf.
why they stopped. Yeah, the creator
Yeah.
was like very anal retentive about being there every time he's there, and the actors had to pretend like Alf was real and address the actor as if he's Alf, and it's all real. Is that what you
Right.
saw?
Yeah. And he had to
I just
build
recently saw
elaborate
it.
sets. He had to build elaborate sets where you couldn't see the puppets, the puppeteers.
Yeah.
You couldn't see them. They had to be under the set, like invisible or like hiding, basically. It was like, and it cost a lot of money to do the show because they had to build extra sets to accommodate that, and it was damn near impossible.
And what do you? I'm again. This goes back to like not just some of the stuff that comes through the Black Mirror on. I would posit that 98% of everything that was shown on television was propaganda from the start. Like the minute they weaponized that shit back in the 50s, when people started getting televisions in their houses, somebody in power was like, this is. I think there's a saying, and I'm gonna fuck this up, but it was like, he who controls the images controls the world. And somebody clicked way back when and said like nothing that goes out is going to be what they think it is. It's going to go out as a programming, hence the term program, go out to everybody. And it's if you look at it, you go back and watch older stuff when they weren't as good at the subtle programming.
Yeah.
It's really clear. It's really clear. And the further you get back, like those Periscope films, Nicole, that started popping up, you watch those. There's a lot of truth in there because they hadn't figured out how to subtly remove the obviousness of what they were saying. And you could learn about electricity the way you should learn about electricity through these old Periscope films because they would talk you through it and show you how to do it. Well, now it's just this magical thing that brings images to people, and you can talk to somebody in another country on your phone or whatever. But I think every single piece of television, regardless of what time, just the cartoons obviously were important because kids have a soft brain when they're little and they absorb everything. And you can really set up a constitution in a kid's head. Melanie Klein, it's like early childhood development is very important. And then once your foundation's set up, then you can just tell them whatever the fuck you want and they'll believe you.
Yep.
And
have you seen that the sign off? True Stream Media did a breakdown on this, but the old sign off whenever TV like went off for the night.
Yes.
Younger people probably don't remember that, but whenever the Star Spangled Banner words, the subtitles go away, it said government, God, obey, and they had to slow it way down to catch it, but it was there that long ago. That's how long I think that's why it was invented. I believe it was meant to be a Black Mirror from the get-go.
So that let me well they said they outlawed subliminal advertising. They said they did. But why would they do that? Why would they do that when they know it works? So they just said they outlawed it.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is what you were talking about. So this actually
found it that quick?
This actually aired on everyone's television across the land for a lot of years. They were still doing it when I was a kid, and that was in the 70s. Let's see here. Okay, so watch it carefully. Let me get some sound.
Our national anthem.
the fuck?
This went out to millions of people every night.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there are laws against subliminal messages in film and TV, and it really started to get bad in the beginning of like movie theaters, when people went to the movie theater and the commercials before the movie theater, and
Like
they figured out
popcorn
how
and
product
Coke.
placement creates an adrenaline like bump in your brain where you want, oh, I need popcorn, I need pop, I need whatever. So they made laws against this, and they are in advertising. You have to follow them with photography and like everything. I mean, it's a lot easier to do subliminal messages in movies and with sound and stuff like that. But there are no laws against subliminal messaging on the internet. So I can't imagine how many things that we have watched that are still programming our brain. And if you're not sharp enough to catch it, you're going to get sucked into this vortex of just obey.
Yeah.
And it truly is 1984.
That's some They Live shit, right?
It is.
Yeah,
They Live
I
shit.
saw this one interview where a guy's brother-in-law worked for the CIA, and he was like, "Is there anything you can tell me?" And he was like, "I can't tell you why, but the one thing I will tell you, because I love my sister," the guy's wife that asked, is don't ever watch TV. Don't ever let your kids watch TV. Just get rid of the television, and your life would be so much better. And that's all he would tell them. So, and then what Nico was saying, that makes me think, okay, if they outlawed subliminal messages, does that count for predictive programming? Like, where would that line be?
That's a
predictive
good question.
programming. Say again.
Well, is subliminal messaging and predictive programming, are they two in the same? Like,
no, because subliminal, you don't know that you're seeing it. Like it's there, but you can't tell that you're seeing it. Predictive programming is showing you through not analogy, but through parody or whatever.
Right.
It's kind of I would say that it would probably hold up in court as being two different things, but you could be right. It might be the same thing. It might be considered the same thing.
Well, predictive programming is much more subtle, done over time.
Well, I would say subliminal messaging is subtle, because you can't even see it. It's like a split second on the screen.
Yeah, that would be the
I couldn't
very
even see
quick.
it in slow motion.
That would be super quick programming.
I remember watching TV, and I remember like the subliminal messages coming through, like, and I would see it, and it would flash on the screen for just like a split second, and it would say Satan, or it would say some like it would have like a really weird picture or something like that, and I'm like. And me and my brother would both catch it when we were watching TV. And it's just bizarre that can you imagine all the subliminal messaging and like the predictive programming in video games? Because they've come so far.
Oh, video games has gotten, oh my God, the symbolism in video games has gotten crazy.
Yeah.
I would posit video games are probably the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so too. I know they make more money than TV. Did you guys see that lady? This black lady took a selfie in her living room, and behind her on the television is a solid black screen, and it says "kill" on it in huge white lettering, and it freaked her out. Yeah, it freaked her out because she's like, I was just watching TV. That screen did not say that. She just happened to catch the right frame when she took that selfie for her television to say "kill."
It's crazy.
And
have you seen any of these? So there's a whole thing on TikTok right now where people are opening up their TikTok and they're seeing a photo of them from like a few days before when they weren't on TikTok and their phone was like somewhere else in the room, but it's a picture of them in their room or whatever they're doing. And they're like, I wasn't on TikTok. My phone wasn't on TikTok. It was over there. And like some people are like, TikTok just showed me a picture of me sleeping in my bed. Like, so is there, like, what is going on in
Turn
this
those
world
phones
right
off,
now?
people. Turn those phones off whenever you can.
What about people that are still addicted to porn? I mean, what a way to catch a photo of someone to use against them is by taping every time you go to, what's the big porn site? Pornhub. What if they're turning on cameras to get a good shot of you on Pornhub? Like people that are addicted to that.
I hope they get my good angle, by God.
I bet in
hold
the
on.
office.
Hold on, you guys.
In their office. it says-
Wait a second. What kind of subliminal messaging can we put in porn? Do you think porn has subliminal messaging?
Yeah, maybe. No Despair Bear has a poster in the CIA office, and it's like a picture of him naked, and it says level 97 Dick Wizard.
That's right.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
Yes,
just said that.
UFO, by God.
You just saw UFO?
No, I said FAFO.
No, FAFO. Yeah.
No. UFOs are fake, Lowry.
Speaking of they're fake or they're here and they've always been here and they're fake
Yeah.
or they're tech from here. But have you had a chance? And we looked and we get great sky viewing out here at NDB. I haven't been able to locate the comet yet. I've used binoculars and I've been in the right part of the sky.
No goddamn comet. That's all bullshit, Lowry. You know it is.
Did you try to look where you were at to see what the?
Yeah,
I mean, it's not a space flying thing. However, that being said, I do remember seeing Halley's Comet as a child, and part of the display, whatever the fuck it is, electronic anomaly, or part of the calendar or something. And that was one of the things. Like one of the boxes we checked when we moved out here is like we have to have good sky because in New York there's zero sky. And I couldn't find it, but I'm not saying that somebody out there hasn't at least located it or whatever. But that was all the talk, and we talked about Michu Ukaki, however you pronounce his name.
Bullcocky?
Yeah, he basically came,
right?
Michu Ukaku.
Yeah, he's an ice skater. He ice skates.
Michio Bukaki.
He comes out and says this could be synthetically. This could be something that's made. This could be something that's from another universe or another galaxy that's intelligently made. And I'm like, okay. I mean, you guys have been dragging this fucking thing out for years and years, right? And so.
Yeah, I think. Well, I heard that it was the Anunnaki, and it's a high frequency thing that's going to raise consciousness and love on the planet. That's what I heard.
I love your positive outlook.
Right.
Man, that guy has one of the only, like usually, what do they call it? Duper's Delight. I've never seen a guy with Duper's Delight on his entire face like that dude.
Yeah, just
his
totally.
Whole face is screaming Duper's Delight.
I'm lying to you. I'm lying to you. I'm lying to you.
Hey,
they can't help it.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever tried to actually if you try it on yourself, like if you're going to tell like a story that's either a joke or it's false or whatever, and you look at yourself, you can't help it. Your face does it automatically. Your eyes show it that you're not being honest, and it's so easy to see once someone points it out to you. It's like, oh my god, Duper's Delight. I mean, the ultimate Duper's Delight was the guy from the event that happened in Connecticut. And you could just you could see the development. What's his name? I can't remember. The dad,
Robbie Parker.
Yeah, and he's just snaps into character.
Where he's laughing.
Yeah, but he's he couldn't get his former face because they caught him too early on the camera to switch over to his sad face fast enough, and his Duper's Delight just hung on throughout the entire thing. And then once you see it, then it's just all you got to do is look at somebody's eyes. If they're trying to implant some sort of information into you, just look at their eyes. They're going to tell you everything that you need to know. And this guy, this space guy, Bukaki. I'm just going to call him Bukaki.
Yeah, we call him Bukaki from now on.
That's the best name from now on, Bukaki.
Michio Bukaki.
Yeah.
Michio Bukaki.
Do you guys remember when we were at that casino in Seneca for the eclipse with Zulu and everybody? And then there was that guy that came and he worked for Hubble Telescope. And
the Hubble guy. Yeah, the Hubble guy. He was so mad. He was so mad.
How can we forget that?
Yeah. And we had a bunch of video, and of course NDB talked all over all of it. I think you were screaming.
No. NDB has the greatest video. It's all it's a live stream on his. By the way, everybody sub up to NDB because he goes live every once in a kind of all the time, and he just says some wacky ass shit, and it's 5 minutes, and you're like, wait, I miss it.
Yeah, dude. When you go live, and I'm like, oh, the NDB's live, and then I get on there, and you're off already. I guess it just went live for 5 minutes just to hey, what's up? Hey, yeah, see ya.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So
Hey.
we've been talking all over stuff. Tell us some stuff, NDB.
I got a question for you all, you three.
Yeah.
Have you ever saw a shooting star or anything from the sky go upwards or fall upwards?
No.
No.
Or
So
footage of it happening.
that proves we're living on a flat stationary plane.
I
Yeah.
think it's a good one too.
Yeah. We saw the
I
most
think we live in a
amazing one.
magical realm, and we live in a magical place, and nobody's ever going to figure out exactly what it is. So we can argue about it, or we can just go about and enjoy our day. But not if you're
Right.
doing Uber, because that's not enjoyable.
If you're able to completely remove yourself from what we think the Earth is, if you completely remove yourself, which is impossible to do, but just bear with me for this exercise, and someone explains to you a flat model and a globe model, you'll think that the globe model is the conspiracy. You'll
Yeah.
immediately would think, oh, come
Because
on,
it
I'll
is.
evolve. Come get
Yeah.
out of here. Like that one sounds like the conspiracy.
Yeah,
to me.
and it's
maybe
basically
I'm biased.
If you tell
No,
a lie
it's-
big enough, they'll believe it.
well the thing
We
is
live on D's nuts, is what we live on.
Oh, is Tommy tell the truth here?
I don't know. Let's get. Hey, Nicole, you want to just? No, you're driving. You're driving.
I'm sure he's lurking.
Yeah.
I do some shout
I'm
outs
gonna-
here.
I thought you liked the road nose.
What's that? I don't know.
What?
What's up, Tony?
Yeah,
Donald,
fuck Caitlin Clark. That's a man,
Jay.
Tony.
What's up, Liz? What's up, Bry Russ?
Caitlin
Chillster
Clark,
Deluxe.
CC33.
Mojo, what's happening, man? I hope everything's going well out there for the Truth Expo. I hope you got everything set up, and I hope you guys have a blast out there. That's the Truth Expo that's going on this week. I believe it's this week in Quartzsite.
Yeah.
So there'll be a bunch of awesome people out there, and hopefully you guys brought your night vision goggles, and you got your P900s and everything, because you're gonna be able to see a lot of stuff out there. And it's kind of like where we're at. We're basically on an island in the Atlantic, so like we can see stars all the way down to the horizon. You guys should get something like that out there. I think you're far enough away from LA and the rest of, and what is it? I guess you're in Arizona, so yeah, you'll be plenty away from big cities. What's up, Accidental Alchemist? Who else we got in here? Billingtano, yo. Yeah, let's see. I just don't want. Usually Nico does this, but she's driving. Let's see what else we got in here. Make sure I got everybody.
I hang loose, everybody. That's what I'm doing whenever I pull up a comment and hang loose at the camera. I'm saying hey to everybody as they come in. We're going to have Sargent on the 16th. We got Cody Campbell. I'll explain who that is later next Sunday. But the Sunday after that, Mark Sargent can come on and tell us. Hopefully, DJ will be back too, and we'll be able to hear all about the event.
NDB, and you got any closing remarks? I know you got to go do. You're going to do your show right after this. Why don't you just plug your show and tell us kind of what it is, and we'll get you on your way to do that, and we'll send everybody over there. Hate to see it. You're muted. Hate to see it.
Oh,
God damn it.
promoting his new show too. It's the best promo for a new
Signing
show.
off, folks. Signing off now. Signing
It's
off.
funny, he's messing up. He's not even on his show yet.
Is that it? I guess that was it. I guess he's done. Anyway,
I love that we have a hard out now.
If you go to BST on YouTube, there is he's going to start doing carry on Zulu's tradition of trivia every Sunday night after we get done, and it's usually pretty fun. It's a lot of bullshit talk and interesting questions and things like that. But thanks for tuning in to the Sombrero this week, guys. I'm going to play. Alex Michael put out something that I think we can play, because the song, while it would get a copyright strike, it won't, because he sang it. And knowing him and knowing that he chose this song, he actually sings the actual song. He doesn't change any of the words to it. He sings Man on the Moon by REM. And I found it quite good. But if you know Alex Michael and you know what he thinks about the moon, he's got some Duper's Delight on him. And I figured this would be kind of a fitting outro. You guys got anything closing? Nico, Rico?
Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. And our show will now have a hard out, which I'm grateful for because I'm usually exhausted by
I
now.
got a hard out for you.
Wow, I left that
NDB,
one open for you.
Tell them where the trivia is, because I just said BST, but I don't know.
It's on my channel. I'll put it in the chat. It'll be at 9 o'clock right after the show. We'll just keep it going, keep fucking around and find out. You know what I'm saying? I think you do.
Which channel is it? BST, or do you have an NDB channel, or what?
No, yeah, it's at 33 NDB. I'll put it in the chat.
33 NDB.
Can we get a dong? Can we get a docket? Hot dockets.
Oh yeah, it's back. They're back. I had to pay top dollar to be able to get back to those videos to play them again. So y'all know. So they wasn't cheap. StreamYard held the videos hostage.
All right. Well, we'll see you over there in a little bit. Hope to see you guys in there. It's super fun. It's super fun. Thanks for coming on, NDB, and we'll see you here in a little bit. Thanks, guys.
Hey, throw that in chat.
Thank you, everybody.
NDB, throw that in chat so I can pop it on the
Throw the
screen.
link in chat. Here we go. Bye, guys. Love you.
Cheers.
I'm not gay. I'm gay adjacent.
Not the hopeful and the game of life. Andy Kaufman in the wrestling match. Monopoly 21, checkers and chess. Mr. Fred Bassey in a breakfast mess. Let's play Twister, let's play Risk. I'll see you in heaven if you make the list. So Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we having fun? And if you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. And if you believe there's nothing up their sleeve, nothing is cool. Moses went walking with a staff of wood. Newton got beaten by the apple good. Egypt was troubled by the horrible ass. Mr. Charles Darwin had the gall to ask. So Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we having fun? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. And if you believe there's nothing up their sleeve, nothing is cool. Here's a little logic for the never believer. Here's a little ghost for the offering. Here's a truck stop instead of St. Peter's. Mr. Andy Kaufman's gone wrestling. See, Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. And if you believe there's nothing up their sleeve, nothing is close. If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. And if you believe there's nothing up their sleeve, nothing is cool. And if you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. And if you believe there's nothing up their sleeve, nothing is cool.
What's going on, people? I hope you enjoyed that little performance. Big shout out to Franz and Jasper for making that possible. Soon this video will be moved to the members only section of YouTube, which is now active, so please check it out if you can. There's a bunch more live performances and collaborations there, as well as jam sessions and behind the scenes footage, outtakes, interviews. All of my albums are there also, and none of it is monetized, so you can enjoy everything there without those annoying ads. So please support if you can. It's just £3 a month. This music really does need your support, as the algorithms are not exactly in my favor. So I do hope to see you there. Much love.